Hello, and welcome to Surviving Mars, a sim game on Mars with some interesting twists and turns. I will be posting a series on this. I just haven't decided if I'm going to post my first series or do one more playthrough with all the mods. However, I wanted to post this video because I have found, I would say, 4 mods that I feel like 2 of them are pretty much must-haves, and the other ones are just kind of nice to have. The other 3, we'll say, I believe. The first one I want to cover is, it's simply called Info Bar in the HUD. So, in the base game, you'll notice, or right now you'll notice, in this top part of the screen, I'm gonna zoom out so I don't have to worry about it. I've got all this information. In the base game, that isn't there. But it tells me my income, my research, power, oxygen, water, all the information I can need right up on top, right in this nice little area. Very useful. The second one I want to talk about, and again, these 2 are helpful, but not necessary. I will give it that. Is simply called Show Research in HUD. And if you notice, normally in the base game, I've just got these 4 buttons down here. What the mod does is it adds this research bar. And what the research bar tells me is how long I have left to go before I finish my research, the progress, and that sort of thing. Again, very useful. I will probably, excuse me, I will do my best to provide a link in the description underneath this video. But, you know, these 2 are okay, decent, you can live with them, you can live without them, but they're very useful. I would say go ahead and use them. They don't affect the balance at all if you're worried about that. It's just a better way to see the information. The third mod I'm going to talk about is simply called Better Zoom. I believe it's Better Zoom times 30 or something like that. So it just increases. I think before the furthest you can zoom out is right about here. So you notice I can see 2 of my things. It's not too bad. We're good to go. It just increases it so you can zoom out even further. So again, that one's really optional. Up to you. I like playing with it. All good. Now the next 2 mods I feel are must-have mods. I'm going to be honest. In the base game, the migration AI, so the AI that judges where people go, and the AI that judges where people work, suck. They suck big old donkey dick, and not in a fun way. They're just awful. I'm hoping they improve that, but the 2 mods you're looking for are simply called Smarter Work AI and Smarter Migration AI. What the Smarter Work AI does, sets it so that people who are looking for work go, alright, I live in this dome. I am a generalist. Are there any generalist slots open? Yes, I'll work there. If no, alright, are there any general slots open in any other domes? Yes, I'll move to that dome and work there. You know, and it does that for each for each profession. So the engineers go, I live in this dome. Are there engineer slots open? Yes. All right, I'll work there. If not, I'll go to another specialist slot. Yes, work there. No. Are there any generalist slots open? Yes, work there. No. Look at another dome. More importantly, and this is where the migration AI kicks in, because what happens is they'll go, alright, I can work there, but generally speaking, like, the AI goes, alright, it only looks in the dome. What the migration AI does is it forces them to go, alright, there's no jobs here, there's, hold on, I'm messing this up. The migration AI forces the computer to go, alright, I'm getting close to filling up in this dome. I'll go to a lower full dome. Or it just makes it smart about where people move to. And that sort of thing. So I want to focus on this because as is now, this says I have the red is unemployed. I have 31 unemployed people. And that is because most of them are right in here. There's 8 unemployed, 4 homeless. Alright? Despite the fact that there are actually 88 possible jobs. Right? 32. Let me do the math real quick. 24. 48. Yeah. It's like there's quite a few open residential spaces. And here, you know, there's tons of unemployed, tons of homeless. They're all just... So as opposed to going in and doing all this manually, I want you to pay attention to these numbers in the top right. So it says I have 1 space open for living, which isn't true. I have 9 homeless. Again, there are spaces scattered about where they can work and live. And I have 31 unemployed. And in the base game, I would have to fix all this manually. However, with the AI migration mod and the smarter work mod, I'm going to click fast forward, and I'm just going to let go. And pay attention to the numbers in this top right. They're just going to cycle around. And what I'm actually going to do, in addition to help with this, is I'm going to open up slots here and here. That's all open. That's all open. That's all open. Oh. That polymer factory get taken out and moved up here, so that's open. See, now we're down to 27, and it's still shuffling people around. That's all open. So I think we now have every possible workspace I feel comfortable opening. Alright, and that, look, see, the number's going down. 26, 19, 7. I'll be honest, I'm going to dump microfusion.
No active research.
And I'm going to prioritize gravity engineering. I kind of need more space in this particular playthrough. Look at it. Now we're down to 26. And people are still shuffling around. Nope, we'll accept anyone. Look, I just dropped it to 15. Your restrictions. Let me just make sure. Alright. Now we're down to 17. 17 looking for work. So, it really helps with everything. I'm tight on space, but I just have nowhere for people to work. So I just wanted to highlight those mods, so I'm just going to pause this real quick. Look, it's still going down. So, you know, I highly recommend if you play this game, you know, go into the communities, go into the workshop, and get the smarter work AI and the smarter migration AI. Because, look, it just cut everything in half. It balanced everything much better. We can, you know, I don't have to micromanage as much. It just feels so much nicer. So I strongly recommend you pick up definitely Smarter Work AI mod, Smarter Migration AI mod. They're must-haves for this game. Other than that, show research on the HUD and the info bar on the HUD. Both really good mods to have. Not required, but definitely to have. And then the better zoom, I think times 30, is nice to have as well. But definitely not required. It's just cool. Alright, so thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this little video. Feel free to hit that like, subscribe button, or come on over, check me out when I stream live on Twitch. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day.